Um,
What are you doing here, Annabelle?
I'm going live.
What does that mean?
Facebook and YouTube.
So more
Oh,
people can
beautiful.
actually see us?
So that's what they're going to see on social media. We already have 2 people watching, 3 people. You see, I have this here. That is this is the chat. So I see it from there, and I can do also here. We are the controls. More.
I'm gonna go get my fire extinguisher because this is getting really high.
I can open my.
I'm getting really nervous.
Be careful of your hair.
I know.
Okay, this is okay, guys. Let me explain how this is gonna work. Okay. First, I had to reorganize my windows here because.
Who else is on? Because I can't see all the pictures.
Well, yeah, it's sort of cut out because he's got that whole side screen there.
Right.
And I have
So just so everybody knows, this is a bit of a test because Annabelle, Rabbi Moss, has kindly agreed to broadcast his Seder live. And this is going to be the format with which he will do so. So we're all sort of guinea pigs in a small way, but we're going to see what he's up to. And that's the way it's going to come out to hundreds and hundreds of people at one time. But I keep telling him, when you do the Seder, remember, everybody's getting hungry and they don't want to hear too long stories. It's a whole bit. But just so you know, that's what we're practicing for tonight.
Sorry, the audio was disconnected. What did you say?
Absolutely nothing.
You'll have to watch the recording, Rabbi.
Okay, we have already Felix and David on Facebook and David Salita on YouTube. Welcome, guys.
Phyllis Laveman?
Felix Ezra.
Oh, Felix. Sorry.
Felix. Okay, whatever. Okay, so we are about to start with the Havdallah. That is the ceremony of to mark the end of Shabbat and the beginning of the weekdays. Havdallah comes from the word lehavdil, which means to differentiate, to separate, because we are making the distinction between Shabbat and the rest of the days of the week, right? And we use certain elements for the Havdalah. The first one, Rina, if you can show it, is going to be the cup with wine. There it is. Second one is going to be the spice box. Okay. Oh, we have somebody else on the waiting. Who is Andres Lipater?
Yes, he's part of the young adult group too.
And here he is.
Hello.
So the spices, then we have the flame. But so the idea is to capture the essence of Shabbat with our 5 senses. Okay, so let's help me count here. First, we have the wine. Which sense is that?
Taste.
Taste, very good.
There we go.
Then we have the spices, and that is?
Smell.
Smell. Then we have the flame. That is?
Light. Seeing.
Sight, right? But at the same time, the next 2 are not so obvious. The next is because when the flame, at the one point, we kind of bring the hand close to the flame so we feel the heat, but that's touch. And because of the songs, we can also hear. So we capture the essence of Shabbat with the 5 senses. That's why we use all the things for the Havdalah, and it's beautiful. It's to bring Shabbat to the rest of the week. All the peace that we get on Shabbat, we bring it with us to the weekdays. So I will put here the text. There. I'm gonna mute you guys, and then I will connect the mics again when I finish the Havdalah. Where have you? Here.
Sorry, guys.
So Rina, if you can lift now the wine, and we go like this. Hine yel Yeshuati, eftach velo evchad. Hine yel Yeshuati, eftach velo evchad. Ki yozi bezimratia Adonai Vayei li Lishua Lishua Ushavtem mayim besason Imayne ha-Yeshua L'Adonai Yeshua Alamcha birchatecha Selah Selah Adonai Tzevaot imanu Nishgav lanu Elohei Yaakov Selah Adonai Tzevaot Ashnei Adam Poteach bach Adonai Hoshia Hoshia Hamelech Yaneinu Beyom Koreinu LaYehudim Hayta ora Besimcha Besason Vikar Kentielanu Vos Yeshuot Esa Ubeshem Adonai Ekra Ekra Hine yel Yeshuati Tak velo evchad Hine yel Yeshuati Tak velo evchad Ki ozi bezimratia Adonai Vayei li Lishua Lishua And let's see if you know the next one is the classic blessings for the Havdallah composed by David Friedman, and it goes like this. Lai lai la da 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 dai lai 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 la da 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 dai lai lai la da 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 dai la da 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 dai la da 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 dai lai lai la da 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 dai lai 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 la da 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 dai lai lai la da 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 dai la da 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 dai la da 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 dai. And I forgot to change the slide. There. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam Borei peri agafen Borei peri agafen Lai lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai la da la da lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai la da 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 lai la da la da dai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam Borei nei besamim Borei minei besamim Lai lai la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai 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 la da 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 lai la da 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 lai la da la da lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech haolam Borei meorei Yael Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamavdil ben kodesh lechol ben or lechoshech ben Yisrael לעמים ben yom hashvi לששת ימי המעשה, לששת ימי המעשה, ברוך אתה אדוני. המבדיל בין קודש לחול, אמן. Okay,
Very nice, Rabbi.
thank you, Ian. So now, Rina, did you drink the wine? I didn't see. Did you drink the wine? And then we extinguish the candle. Very good. So I'm going to unmute you all now. We have one more song, actually, but previous.
It was there.
It was there.
Eliyahu.
Here. There. It goes like this. Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Atishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi, Vimera Beyameinu, Yavo Eleinu. Mashiach ben David, Mashiach ben David, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Atishbi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Agiladi. And then we say Shavua Tov. We wish each other Shavua Tov, which means a good week. So at the count of three, everybody says Shavua Tov. 1, 2, 3.
Shavua
Tov.
Well, I'm looking at who is in the chat on YouTube and Facebook, and we have, wow, Jonathan Novogrodsky. You know, I know him from Chile. He's watching from there.
Wow.
Yeah, very interesting. But we have 12 people. They think there are 2 or 3 that they are chatting with us, but we have 12 people watching. So it's great to have a larger audience. And without further ado, I actually will ask Rina to continue with her presentation. I will give you the slide. Hold on, it's here.
And will we be able to see the other people? Because I'd like to see all the people who are participating on Zoom.
You can see them? No, you can't see them if you see
everybody. I just see a few people.
Yeah, no, because you're we are sharing the screen.
I see.
So after you finish this, I will shut the screen and you can see everybody again.
Sure. So I thought with the current situation and people feeling a little bit stressed and needing a little bit of moral support, we could talk about the topic of self-care. It's a topic that we addressed in our young adult group about 1.5 years ago. And I thought it would be timely to bring it up. Obviously, we're not going to be able to do the whole session. What I thought we could do tonight is discuss a couple of different quotations. I've got 7 quotations, some from Jewish sources and some from sources from general culture. And everybody can pick one of those quotations that means something to them and tell us which one you've chosen and why. The first one by John Steinbeck, I thought was really great. Now that you don't have to be perfect, you can be good. So, you know, everybody's at home. You might be in pajamas, you might be dressed up, whatever you are, you can be yourself. Number two, an empty lantern provides no light. Self-care is the fuel that allows your light to shine brightly. So one of you may choose that one. Now, another wonderful source, Pirkei Avot, Ethics of the Fathers, Hillel said, in a place where no one behaves like a human being, you must strive to be human. Number four, do not give yourself over to sorrow or distress yourself deliberately. A merry heart keeps a person alive, and joy lengthens one's days. The wisdom of Ben Sira. I suppose in these difficult times, this might be a good motto to be happy. Mitzvah gadola liot besimcha. It's a great mitzvah to make yourself in a situation where you can be happy. Number five, it's not incumbent upon you to complete the work, but neither are you free to desist from it. Pirkei Avot, this may apply to those of you who are working from home. Number six, if you take on too much, you have taken on nothing. Talmud Bavli, Yoma. And my boss always tells me that. So that's a shout out to you, Ian.
Thank you.
And number seven, Hillel said, if I am not for myself, who will be for me? But if I am for myself alone, what am I? And if not now, when? Also taken from Pirkei Avot. So take a moment to think about which one of those quotes appeals to you. And then we will shut down the text so that we can see everybody and everybody can introduce themselves and say which one of those quotes speaks to them. So just take a moment and then we'll try to be able to see all the people who are participating. We should be about 9 or 10 people tonight. You ready, Rabbi?
What I'm saying is it's interesting because people who are watching on YouTube and Facebook, if they have anything to say to us, they can actually use the chat and I can read it to the group.
Wonderful.
So it's an open invitation for everybody. That's why we want to leave the slide for a little longer so you can see the text and you have a few minutes to reflect on them. And then we can all have a nice conversation together.
Perfect. Take your time and then we'll get started.
You Rina, tell me when you have enough with the slide.
Me?
Yeah, I can always put it back whenever you ask me.
Sure. Okay. So why don't we start then and we can put it back from time to time.
Okay. I will unmute everybody.
So the first person I see on my screen is Gabrielle. Can you introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm Gabriel Browerman. I guess most of you would probably know me as Ariel's brother. So yeah, I'm glad.
They would know you, but okay.
But anyways, I'm glad I got the invite and I'm joining in. So I guess in terms of those options that we saw, I really liked number 3. That said that, you know, in
Can we
this.
put it up for a sec?
Sorry?
I just asked Rabbi if he can just put it up so that you can see what number 3 is.
Yeah.
Okay, I will put it again. Here. Share. There.
Okay,
So, yeah.
number 3.
Yeah. So yeah, so I like how it said, well, in a place where no one behaves like a human being, you must strive to be human. So I thought that was, you know, we're seeing that a lot, especially when I feel like when you go to like a grocery store, you know, and there's no toilet paper and there's a whole bunch of things missing, you know, people are hoarding things. You know, at this point, it's like, you know, you truly need to try and be a good human and help other people. especially I guess the seniors and whatnot who might not be able to go grocery shopping, or if they do go, there's no toilet paper or whatever for them, right? So
Yeah.
I don't know, I thought that was pretty accurate of the situation that we're in right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The next person I see on my screen is your brother.
Oh, so we're going alphabetically, I guess.
No, it's just, I just have you in that order on my screen.
Okay, sure, I'll go. I'm Ariel, for those who may not know me. Am I supposed to say anything else?
You have to talk closer to your mic. We can't hear you.
Right, yes, we tried that. Okay.
Yes.
For those who don't know me, I'm Ariel. I don't know if I need to say anything else other than I guess I'm Gabriel.
Oh,
Can't hear you.
Can you hear me at all?
There you go.
Okay, so I just need to actually, okay. So, I'm Ariel. I don't know if I need to say anything else besides that, but I'm jumping to pick someone between the two, or between the seven of them. I somehow linked that number 1 and number 7 to be kind of very similar in that whole sense of loving the neighbor like you love yourself. I don't know. It just feels like we're in a kind of in a critical, or like in a very unique.
I'm not going to be out for long.
Stuck indoors, and
I think they heard me.
we don't need to pretend to be anything.
We did.
Interacting with others. So it's a time for just to have a lot of kind of working on ourselves, but at the same time, the isolation is it can be very tough to work on yourself, but at the same time find that balance of trying to find work on yourself without having to rely on others. I guess that's ultimately the point. And even though we don't need to be perfect on the sense of pretending because nobody's seeing us, at the same time, it's a good opportunity to be with oneself and to kind of figure out what is important in life for each one of us. But at the same time, it's that fine line between thinking about yourself and overthinking and just not being able to interact with others. So I did it. I think obviously to that I will definitely pick number 1 that kind of spoke the most for myself.
Thanks, Ariel.
If you can hear all that, I don't know.
We heard most of it, and it was meaningful and important.
I'm sorry, I have a quick question. Does somebody have a clock ticking in the background?
yeah.
I can hear something.
Could be
Not that
me.
it's bad.
I have one.
No.
I'll mute myself while I'm not.
No. I don't know that it's you, Kara. Don't worry about it. I'm just curious because I thought I'm losing my hearing.
No, I hear it too, Ian. I heard it too.
That's okay. I thought it was just in my head. Don't worry about it.
So the next people I see there's Andres Libader and Paloma Spicer.
Mm.
Yeah. Hi, guys.
Hi.
So, okay, you start.
Okay. Can't remember exactly. I think I will go for the first one. Nobody's perfect, but there are some people think that they're perfect, and sometimes it's not necessary to think about to be perfect and those kind of things. I think it's all about to be good at do good stuff. Like for example, in nowadays, like I think with the coronavirus and the pandemic and everything, I think the people have to learn to be better person and do even small things, small have to help different people. Maybe go for groceries to people persons that they know have how to go, or I don't know.
Those are good examples, and we need
Yeah.
help for that. By the way, we are going to be looking for volunteers to help us to do that kind of thing. So I'm going to call on you in the next day or so.
I think that small thing they can change a lot, and if everybody can do a small step to try to be better, that will be a big change. And I think after this pandemic, if the people try to become a little bit better in some ways, I think the world will be better, and it's a big change.
Exactly. Making something good out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with what Andres said, and for me, I've been thinking a lot about the number 7. Some of which Ariel talked about, but since these are weird times, and we are here living our own experience in Winnipeg. At least I'm talking for myself. It sounds like everyone has to step up, and it's not only like do it for the world, the entire world, but it's also stepping up and be better. And if you don't like, if that question, if I'm not for myself, who will be for me? I think that sometimes we maybe put blame on other people, and we have to step up and be responsible for our actions. And like since we all need that human connection, we all need that human contact, this is kind of like a test for us. How do we behave as a society for all of us to push together to a better outcome? So I think the 7, I've been thinking a lot about the 7. So I think we all have to do our part, and it should be like that every day, but we're not aware as we are today. So I think one human being can make a huge impact. That's what people are seeing, and that's what the governments are asking us to do. So I think we can have a huge impact if everyone takes responsibility and steps up.
Thank you. That's important. Kara.
I'll unmute myself now. It was probably my clock, but I'm Kara, and I think the one that I relate to the most is number 6. I take on way too much all the time, and I wish that this opportunity because I'll choose to view it as an opportunity to be stuck at home. Maybe I wish that it would have resulted in me having a little bit less to do, but unfortunately it doesn't. So yeah, number 6 is, I think, the one that I relate to the most.
I think you also have to be kind to yourself and say, it's okay if you can't do all of the things in the same day.
Yeah.
Because here, if you look at number 5, it says, you're not obliged to complete the work, but you can't stop trying.
Yeah. With deadlines, though, sometimes some of the work you have to complete.
So somebody once told me, a wise man once told me, if you can't do it yourself, ask for help. So if there's something I can do, let me know.
Not if you can't write, or only if you can write research papers for my master's degree. Probably not.
Don't tell them. We'll talk privately. Christy.
My screen is flickering. Is that happening? Oh, there we go. Nope. Is it just my screen?
Where are you?
Oh, my screen is flickering.
It's okay. I can see you.
Can you? Okay, weird. It's like
Yeah, I can see that your screen is flickering. It looks like you have a flash in your face.
Yeah, it's like a strobe light. It's really weird.
No, I think, yeah, it's a computer.
Mine was definitely number 2 because although what is happening in the world is awful, and I hope it stops like tomorrow, but at the same time, it's been such a blessing for me in my own time of relaxation and restoration and catching up on things that I've been putting off forever. And I haven't been outside as much, or I've been outside a ton. I've been exercising a ton. I've been working out, working from home and getting so much done. And it's just been such a lovely time for me that I feel like I'm really, like full.
I think it's nice to be able to look at it with optimism and positivity. Because we have to get through it anyway, so we may as well make the best of it.
Right. And the cleaning, oh my word, I've done so much cleaning, it's amazing.
Passover's coming. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
I don't know if you can hear me. I'm sorry. And I don't mean to butt in, but I'm going to have to leave the meeting. So good job, guys. Glad to see it's going as well as it is, and hope everybody is safe and well and continue on with this. And Annibal and Rena, great job. Thank you very much. I'm getting a message. My internet connection is unstable, but enjoy, everybody. Have a good weekend and take care.
Thank you, Ian. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. We haven't heard yet from Priel. Your microphone, I think, is muted still. Can't hear you.
I just realized that I forgot. I'm sorry. Okay, so hi everyone. My name's Priel. For those who don't know me, for myself as well, I also related with the second quote, and especially I really related to it because this came at a very sort of overwhelming time because I'm currently completing my final year in with my bachelor's degree. So all of my projects and all my exams are coming, and then on top of this virus, it was very unprecedented for my university to know how to proceed. And so I like that quote because it's a very good reminder that although most of us were working from home or were in university or were writing papers for our master's degrees, I think we all need to remember that none of that will get done if we don't put ourselves and our health and our sort of mental health as well in priority. So I really enjoyed that quote as well.
Thank you. Have I missed somebody? What about Rabbi? Have people online commented?
No, nothing online, but I can tell you my favorite.
Please.
Which is, well, number 5 was always one of my favorites. It's from Pirkei Avot, because basically, how can I say this? It's in other words, I will say no more excuses, right? That's what it is, because what it says is, success is not in your hands, but you have to give your 100%. You have to give your 100% for everything in life. Then the results of that is not in your hand. But that should be something I wish you use all the time. Your obligation is always to do your very best, and then hands off. It will be up to God what it goes, right? And I think in times like this, with the virus and everything, we have to do what the authorities are asking to do. Then some people say, well, but you can get it anyway. You see, once you do the 100%, you do exactly what you're supposed to do, then that's it. Everything else is not in your control. So what are you going to be anxious or fearful, it's not in your hands. But what is in your hands is to give the 100%. That's what I take for that one. And we do have a comment from the internet from Les Mulder, and he's talking about number 4. It speaks most to me. I am so used to being around people, so being in isolation has been tough. I've been trying to find ways to keep upbeat and still do things I love, even if it's reaching out to people virtually. I keep repeating number 6 to Robbie. By the way, Robbie is his husband, because he's insisting on working all the time, even though he is sick.
I'm really happy that you guys are participating online. Thank you so much. It's important, you know, for us to get together and to continue to meet. With that said, first of all, thank you also for those who participated in Zoom. I'm wondering if you would be interested to do more of these sessions. And we had a session that was planned for the 23rd of April, and I'd like to maintain it, but to do it online. Can I sort of see a show of hands if you would like to be part of it? And if you're watching live, just give us a thumbs up. Great. Thank you so much. I mean, we can meet sooner than the 23rd of April because there's all sorts of different topics. Paloma had asked if we could talk about neurolinguistic programming, and I actually started to do some research for a session. So we will definitely plan that, and we'll do it online. Anybody else want to comment or say something about?
Hold on, I'm going to unmute everybody at once. I can do it from here. Voila.
And maybe we can remove the thing from the screen so we can see all the faces.
I'm going to mute myself again, though, because my cat is being noisy.
Ah, okay. Now we can see everybody. Is everyone there this time?
Okay. So yeah, people should be able to talk now.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you'd like, I will write down suggestions. If there's things that you would like us to delve into in future sessions, we can do Havdallah again. We could do other things too, Rabbi might want to suggest.
Yeah, we have, I don't know, it's endless, but for now, remember that the thing coming up is the Seder.
That's right.
The first Seder, which is going to be at my house. Now I had to move all this gear upstairs to set it up with the nice table. So wish me luck with that. But it would be better because I will have my wife helping me with the second screen, and so I don't have to stretch to move slides and stuff like that. But it will be very similar. All the Haggadah will be on the screen. So you can have it in your hand, you can have it in another device, or you can just read it from the screen. The thing is, I realize that many people connect to Zoom or to the stream using an iPhone, for example. It's too small to read whatever is in front of you, right? So it's always good if you can actually print it or have a physical copy.
We do have copies of the synagogue Haggadah. You can pick them up from the synagogue. Although the synagogue's closed, you are able to pick up the Haggadah.
Yeah, but you have to make arrangements to do that, yes. But it's possible, absolutely.
We can also send it to them, right? The PDF, Rabbi?
It's in our website already, I believe. If you go to www.szwinnipeg.ca, you will see a bunch of links for the prayer book, the Torah portion of the week, and it should be the Haggadah there as well. So, yeah, we're all set up.
Anybody have any ideas of things that they would like to see us doing online over the coming days and weeks? So if you like, we can meet again next Saturday night. And you can also email me some topic ideas that you'd like if we want to do another discussion. Be happy to do that.
Yeah, I'll be at home.
Thanks. Have a
Sorry,
good-
Ariel, what did you say?
I'll be at home next Saturday night, so yeah, I'll be here.
Well, some people told me they had plans tonight. They couldn't come. I thought it was hilarious.
Other
I'm
meetings.
sad that we're not at your house eating supper or last
I
night.
really wish you were. So when this whole thing blows over, we will do Friday night dinner at my place. Promise. And the rabbi's going to come and do the keyboard and the whole bit.
Yeah, we can
I was
do.
sad we couldn't have that.
Right?
Do it, Rabbi.
Rena, I would love to do a Torah study.
Okay. Any particular topic?
No. Like I feel like I'm always emailing Rabbi Bass, just asking him questions. So if you just pick like a section or a story or something.
Sounds great.
And broke it down or talk about different aspects or commentaries.
Okay. I'll work with the rabbi on that. We can offer a session. More than one.
Yep.
Feel free to email me or call me. Always happy to talk. And I'm available during the day because I'm just working from home. Are you all working from home now?
Yep.
No.
No, you said no, Priel. Are you working still?
I am still working, yeah.
Oh, it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to kind of limit the people. So if I see somebody going my way, I kind of go right around. But yeah, my position is kind of one where I kind of need to be there. So
It's challenging.
yeah.
I find that like most of the stuff I can, other than the classes, and even that we can do online. It's quite incredible how we're able to be so flexible. It's like one door shuts and another opens.
Yeah, and I discovered that for certain classes, actually, online is way better than in person. Also for bar mitzvah students, no distractions. Because if you think about it, when I have the one-on-one class at Sherry Zedek, they get distracted with the phone, right?
Right.
But now they have to use the phone to see me.
Like that.
So it's amazing how it improved a lot. So they can actually pay attention to what I'm saying. Because it's almost like they don't care what is in the phone as they just need to have the phone on their hands.
Like to fidget with it.
So for me, it works better than in person. I can achieve in 30 minutes what I need an hour in person.
Actually.
Yeah, but it's true, the fact.
The only hard part is I always like to serve good food when we have our classes, and I can't do that now. So sorry, guys. That's the one downside. But other than that, it's pretty good. I mean, I can see you all. It's awesome.
And I'll just want to commend the two of you for like an idea on Wednesday. Okay.
Can't hear you.
Okay, sorry, I thought this little thing worked. I just want to commend the two of you because this was just an idea on
What? We cannot hear you that well.
Yeah, well, that's fine.
Louder.
When you face that way, we can hear you. I don't know why.
I just need to get a new camera. Sorry, this is just a webcam from like 15 years ago. No, I just simply want to congratulate you, like Rena and Rabbi Mas, because I mean, I think this was like an idea on Wednesday morning, and so from Wednesday to today to pull it up. I mean, I know it's pretty straightforward to set everything up, but again, from an idea to an actual event in like less than 3 days, that's actually pretty remarkable.
I have to thank you, Ariel, because you are always so supportive. You have great ideas. It's true. Ariel called me Wednesday.
Now I'm just gonna go get my scotch.
Are you gonna do scotch and cigars? It's great because we can't smell the cigar.
Yeah, we should do like a Scotch tasting, right?
Oh, you had me at
Oh, we have
Scotch.
much Spanish chefs left.
I know.
No, but it's true. So I said, you gotta get Zoom. So he went online, he downloaded Zoom, and we did a practice session. And now you're a pro with Zoom, right?
Let's go with yes.
Just gotta figure out that microphone.
I just need to get my microphone issue set up, but yeah, I'll work on that for next weekend.
That sounds good. Would you think we should meet on a weekly basis? Would you guys be game for that? Or is it too much?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I mean, there are no Jets games, so why not?
You can't go to the bar, you can't go to dinner. So I guess you just have to come here.
Self-quarantine is so isolating. It's like, especially for anybody who lives alone, which I do. It's like I see nobody all day.
Well, you can talk to me every day. I'm happy to do it.
Oh, you'll get tired of me so fast.
I don't think so.
But today was amazing. I've never seen so many people walking on the street in my entire life here in Winnipeg.
I saw something really funny. So I have two neighbors and their porches face each other, and it's about 5-6 meters apart. So each one was sitting on their porch with a cup of coffee and they were talking.
Aww.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's brought out a lot of good in people. I know, like, we hear about the bad stuff too, like that person who was hoarding masks and hand sanitizer. But in a lot of cases, it's brought out a lot of good. I'll give you an example. This one woman in this Facebook group from River Heights, she put online that she had this sourdough starter that she was giving away. So I picked some up from this person I didn't know. Now I have a new friend, and tomorrow I'll be baking bread with it, and I'll put a photo up so you can see it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Anybody else have interesting stories?
I went for a jog today and I saw two girlfriends, like two girls, and they were quite far apart. One was in front, one was behind, and they couldn't see, like they weren't facing each other, but they were gabbing. And so I love that, because as a girl, when you're with your girlfriend, you just gab and gab, but they were so far apart. They were just, they didn't want to be close. They were just talking and talking. I loved it.
It's hard to keep people apart. Hard.
I think the one in my household that benefits the most from this whole situation is my dog, because now she gets to go on walks like 3-4 times a day. But then she sees all the other dogs, so now she's like pulling the leash, wants to go to them. I'm holding her back because we have to stay apart, but she's really liking this self-isolation walks.
It puts us in touch with a whole other side of ourselves, I think. Sort of
It's
slow.
going to be hard to go back to work.
Yeah, life slows down in certain ways. Mind you, I find like I'm much more efficient. I'm not wasting time in transit.
Yeah, no, my boss does not care that we're in quarantine. Like, it's like business as usual. Like, it's just, which is good. But at the same time, it's, it keeps you sane, but at the same time, it's a little incredible that he's assuming that all of us can actually, that it's actually business as usual. When, well, it's a little different. But it is funny because I mean, similar to what Christy was mentioning, like after work, I'm going for walks, and especially at 4.
We cannot hear you.
Maybe you need hearing aids. Maybe it's not my problem.
Oh, no. It's your problem. I have the fanciest headphones you can imagine, and I cannot hear you.
I'm going to speak very loud. If I get kicked out of my condo, it's your fault.
No, don't worry. Nobody's going to enter because they can't touch you. So
good point.
Say.
Good point. No. So what I was saying. So it was very interesting because I've been going for walks, and you can see that everybody's keeping that distancing. So you start walking, and then you see someone is walking like 2 blocks away, and it's almost like it's almost like it's almost like you start negotiating to see who's gonna go across and go into the other side of the
It's like that game Chicken with the cars, you know?
It's like a play of chicken. It's like you're trying to see how close can we get to each other before one says, okay, no, this is too much. So very, it's interesting to see how it's a good thing that people are still finding ways to get outside, but that they're very responsible about, or they're taking it quite literal, the whole social distancing. So
Yeah.
at least we cross a smile and then you keep moving. But yeah, it's there were a couple of situations where there were like 3 or 4 of us walking very close to one another. So I'm just like zigzagging, going back and forth, crossing the street.
I did that too.
Like just to create the buffer between the, you know, it kind of felt like every time that I go swimming, like, you know, like I have to swim faster or slower just to make sure that all of us are going in a circle. But yeah, it's definitely a different times.
That's for sure. Hey, Rabbi, before we close, you want to sing us a little something?
Yeah, I don't know. What can we sing?
Evenu Shalom Aleichem.
Do I have it? I don't think so, but I will have to improvise, I guess, huh? Right. Evenu Shalom Aleichem. Evenu Shalom Aleichem. Evenu Shalom Aleichem. Evenu Shalom, Shalom, Shalom Aleichem.
Thank you. Shavua Tov, everybody.
Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Venismecha. Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Hava, Nagila Venismecha. Hava, Nagila, Nagila, Hava, Nagila Venismecha. Hava, Nagila, Hava, Nagila Venismecha. בלב שמח.
Yay.
Without the music, ouch. I have lots of music, but I need to open it before, right?
So for those of you who are watching online, be in touch and we'll sign you up for the next session, or you can watch us live. We'll put it, we'll advertise so everyone knows it's coming.
Yeah, we have at Zoom, we can actually accommodate up to 100 participants. So if you want to be connected to Zoom, just let us know. We can send you the link and the password to be connected. So it's all good.
Thank you.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Shavua Tov. Good night. Have a good week.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.